Alright guys, let's just use this time to kind of test your knowledge and see if you're picking up on that pattern as a shortcut for multiplying by groups of 10. Remember, the shortcut is just to do the starter problem. Do the starter problem, the fact that you already know, and then add the zeros to the end. So let's look at 5 times 50. Maybe there's 5 friends and they each have $50, so they want to know how much money do we have all together. Well, that'd be like 5 friends having 5 groups of 10. The starter problem in here is 5 times 5. You know 5 times 5 is 25. So then 5 times 50 would be 25 groups of 10, which is 250. I had 1 0, so I added a 0. Here, the next one, 20 times 5. 20 times 5. Maybe I bought 5 packs of pop, and each package was 20 cans. So I want to know, how many cans do I have? Well, I've got 2 groups of 10 times 5. The starter problem is 2 times 5, which I know is 10. So then 20 times 5 would be 10 with one more group, and that's 100. 10 groups of 10 is 100. So here I had 2 times 5 is 10, and then I had a 0, so I added it to the end. Go ahead and pause it and do the next 5 and write down your answers. Alright, let's go over these. 30 times 8. The starter problem would be 3 times 8, and that equals 24. So 30 times 8 equals 240. 50 times 8, the starter problem would be 5 times 8. That equals 40. So 50 times 8, we're just adding one more into the place value. Add a 0, 400. The starter problem for 80 times 3 is 8 times 3. That equals 24. So 80 times 3, now we're making it groups of 10, that'd be 240. The starter problem for 60 times 7 is 6 times 7, and we know that equals 42. So 60 times 7 equals 420. I just had 1 0, so I added a 0. And then 40 times 3, starter problem is 4 times 3, we know that's 12. So 40 times 3 equals 120. 12 groups of 10 is 120. Alright, let's check these out also. It says match the words with the expression. 5 groups of 7 tens. Well, here's a 5. And 7 tens is the same as 70. 2 groups of 9 tens. Here I see a 2. And 9 tens would be 90. Whoops, that went up there. 9 groups of 2 tens. So here's 9. 2 tens, that would be 20. 4 groups of 8 tens. So here's 4 groups. 8 tens is the same as 80. I'd like you to pause the video and figure out the solutions to A using the numbers from B. Alright, let's go ahead and go over our work. I've got to get to 24. So 7 times 3, that's 21, so it must be 8 times 30, because 8 times 3 is 24. Add my group of 10, 240. Got to get to 14. How could I get to 14? Yep, a 7 and a 2. 7 times 2 is 14. And then add my 0, 140. So let's check our work. 4 times 6 the starter problem, that equals 24. I had a tens place, so 240 is correct. All right, go ahead and go back to your practice slides, and there are about 8 or 10 equations for you to do and show Mr. Westhoff what you learned today.